the reason why I haven't been on for a while. I have my beautiful new craft room in our new home, and I just thought I'd show you a glimpse of it if I haven't already. There is my beautiful ribbon and some mesh. I have more mesh in the closet. And then this beautiful black and white checkered unit here is actually all storage where I keep everything, which is great. And so here are some Easter and some spring items I have, my florals. Here's some more storage. I've got my easy bow and my bow fluffer. And this is probably one of the favorite parts of my room. This is, oh, look how cute. That's actually what I just made today. This is the pegboard, which I can which I can hang some of my designs as I make them. And so it acts as storage. And I love it. This has been such a, gosh, just a work in progress. My husband made this for me, and I absolutely love my tables. I have a place for everything, and I've got storage in the closet. And then I'm gonna start doing more lives, and I've got this beautiful TV/monitor that I can read everyone's comments and chat with them. And I just have plenty of places. This is the recording area. I've got, as I said, plenty of place for everything, so everything is just neatly stowed. I am gonna have to get some more ribbon racks. I apologize, the window is open because it's a beautiful spring evening and the weather's so beautiful. It's making everyone bark. Gems, it's okay. And there's a beautiful breeze in here, and I'm just loving it. So that is why I've been delayed in making some videos, but I'm back. The room is complete, and I'm excited, y'all. Very excited. Hey there, I'm Allie, and welcome to Oh For Craft's Sakes. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for stopping by. I am here, as you can see, in my brand new craft room. I am loving it. I am filled with ideas of designs, and I am ready to get started. We have so many events coming up, like St. Patty's Day, spring, Easter, Memorial Day, summer, and the list goes on and on. So there's lots to get done. Why don't you go ahead and take a look and see what I have ready for today. Okay, what we have down here is our adorable hobby Easter sign, which I love. And then I've got an assortment of decorations that we can use. I went ahead and cut out the ribbons that we're gonna go ahead and put on. We might add this adorable little bunny, but look how cute this is. This is a poly burlap that I got from the craft outlet, and it actually has all the little colors that has everything in the sign, and it's soft, and we are gonna do a beautiful woodland ruffle. So let me clear off my desk. Let me put everything in its place, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. My table is cleared off. Everything is put away nice and neat. So you know what I always say, plug in your glue guns and let's get to crafting. Okay, so here's our form. Once again, everything that you'll see today was purchased from the craft outlet. And so let me just open these ties up. I have to tell you, it's been so long since I've done a video. It feels so weird, but we're gonna get through it, right? It's like riding a bike. Anyway, the move was great, and we're all settled, and I love my new craft room. I hope you enjoyed the little tour that I just gave you, and it's just ready to rock and roll. So I'm using a 10-inch poly burlap mesh for both, and I am just going to start with a beige, and we are just going to go ahead and do 10-inch poofs. So I am just going to pull this out and fold that over, and then I just like to gather in just to make just a little gather so that I can put it right here next to, on the left side of this tie. And then I'm going to take my zip tie and make sure it's in the correct direction. There we go. And I am just going to put it through here. And let's just go ahead and tie that nice and tight. Tie it up nice. Just going to push that through right there. And see, it's to the left of our tie. Let me go ahead and clip that piece off. There we go. I'm going to toss that out. And we're going to start with 10-inch poofs. I like to measure just because it's easier for me, but you can do it any way that you feel comfortable. I'm just going to do the 10-inch, place it in the tie. This is the pencil tie form that I purchased, like I said, from Craft Outlet. We'll just open our poofs. And I have to tell you, it just feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be in my beautiful new craft room. And I just feel like, I don't know, renewed. Like I can make all things. Let me just make sure my sides are in, and they weren't. So let me do that again. I like to keep the edges down so that when I go ahead and poof it, our edges are in and under. But as I was saying, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe just I needed that tiny bit of a break after the holidays and all the orders that I had to fill and all those wreaths. Maybe it was just nice to take a little hiatus, so to speak, and then to come back in a beautiful new room certainly didn't hurt anything. And I'm just feeling excited about what the next year has in store. And I just, you know, I'm a little bit OCD, so it's nice that everything in this room now literally has a place and I have more space. It feels good. So in my new craft room, I'm sure you already saw, but I've got the beautiful window open and the fresh air is coming in. So if you hear maybe a car drive by or something, we live on a quiet street in our new neighborhood. It's a new residential, so we shouldn't hear any traffic, but just letting you know ahead of time. But I love the fresh air coming in. And Vegas, the weather has just been beautiful. I'm telling you, this is the calm before the storm, because once the heat kicks in, it's going to be crazy. But right now, weather has been beautiful. I think right now it's 69 or 70. It was just perfect, perfect weather lately. So it just has me in a very springy mood. And this Saturday night, or Sunday morning rather, we spring forward with our clocks here in Las Vegas. I don't know if you participate in that daylight savings, but we're going to have more sunlight during the day and more hours to make more to enjoy creating more beautiful things. We've got lots of great ideas, not only wreaths, but some beautiful decor and some front door designs. I'll take you out front to my new porch and show you what's going on out there. So it's always fun to learn new things, how to decorate, and to keep up with each season. So that's nice. And so I am going to continue with 10-inch poofs, and I will be back when I am done with this row. So go get yourself a glass of water or a glass of wine and come on back. Okay, we are back, and I'm actually putting the last poof on the first row, or the most outer row, if you will. And I'm going to go up to the top, and a lot of people have asked, how do you do that when you're at the bottom? So I'm going to grab another zip tie. It's my best friend, and I know that I'm going to want to go right here, once again to the left of the zip tie, but directly on it. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of the slack here. Not too tight and not too loose, but I'm going to do it here. And there's a crossbar, which is great. So I'm going to go underneath the crossbar and around my little piece of fabric. I'm going to feed that through. And now I'm just securing it, not pulling too much on the bottom here, because I don't want it to pull up or down. I just want it to set nice and sturdy. So let me just clip that. It's just another way to anchor, and I love, you know, as I always say, I like stuff to make sure that it's secure and that when it goes to its new home after me, that it's secure and nothing is going to come or fall apart. So there's our 10-inch poof, wrapping around my little pencil tie and opening. And I love this color. I think it's going to go great with the sign and with our burlap coming up. Or actually, I don't want to forget, and I saved it in here, it is a poly burlap material. That is what we're going to be using. It's so springy, colorful, it's lovely, but it's soft, so I love it. It's nothing that's gonna scream at you. So before I forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because we have lots of, as I said, spring and summer events coming up and lots of ideas for your front door, for your front porch. So please stay tuned. And if you would like to, go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. We are going to be getting on a regular video schedule, and I will get back with you on that once I clear it with my producer, my director, aka the Hubs, who does all the editing for me. And so we'll figure out between his work schedule and other things that he needs to do, we'll see what schedule we can get on, but we will be back on a regular basis. So thank you if you are subscribing. I do appreciate the love. So these are just the 10-inch poofs, just like row number 1. So let me go ahead and finish doing these, and we'll be right back. Okay, and now we are back. I am doing my very last 10-inch poof on the top row, and we are going to cut a little end and, yep, zip tie it to the bar. You know me, I want everything to stay. Okay, let me grab a little zip tie, let me grab my scissors, and let's just cut a tiny little end, nothing too crazy. Get my scissors. Beautiful. I'm just going to tuck that. As you can see, that there's the bottom row that I put for coming up. So I'm actually going to go to that crossbar, twist this a tiny bit, and you see that crossbar piece right there? I am just going to take my zip tie underneath that, and if I can grab it with my other finger, there we go. And then I'm just going to come up higher on the crossbar and feed it through, and just anchor it to there like the bottom row is anchored. So everything's anchored in the same place. Tuck that through. So see, everything's anchored right here to the crossbar, not going anywhere. Let me just clip this off. And there we go. So here we go. Let me take the material off here, and we will start with our woodland ruffle, one of my favorites. I cannot not do it, that's for sure. So here is the poly blend. It's so lovely, this burlap, I love it. It's very pliable, very nice. So once again, for those of you who are not familiar with the woodland ruffle, you are just going to take it and fold it towards the way that it normally curves, and you just want to start folding in once, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5.5. This is also 10-inch, but I cut it at 30-inch pieces. Okay. So and you just do that. We're going to flip it over and roll it in again with the way of the curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look how pretty that is. And then you're just going to go right up the middle. You guys, I know this looks very hard, but it's not. It's very, very soft. And then you have that beautiful little curl and your ruffle. Now I'm just going to take it and place it, not this way, but across, okay? Instead of up and down. We're just gonna put that right in here. And I'm just going to tie that pencil tie a couple of times. We have enough slack to put our ribbon. And I just puff that out. It looks pretty. Take the next piece. I had to wait for the right sign to use this, and I love it. I just love all the little pastel colors of spring, and so nice. And once again, then you're just sort of pleating right up the middle, equal. Just tie right like that. Just super cute. And then you just lay it right in the opening of that tie. I always make sure that my mesh is coming through on both ends as well, because you want to be able to see it. But look how pretty that is. Just love that mesh. Really do. So one more time, for someone who is not aware of how you do the woodland ruffle, once again, you just curl it in, and you can fold it in as many times as you want. I like between like 4 and 6, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I go 5.5. I think that's perfect. And I love my new little clip here. I was using a clothespin, but it's very straight here, so it was squishing my mesh, and I find this that is a little bit curved just holds it really nice without squishing anything. I got those at Michael's. 4 and 5, and then you just like pleating, just gathering, pushing up, taking, folding it in, just perfect. And once again, placing it into the tie. So I am going to keep on doing this, and we will fast forward so you don't get bored, but we will be right back. And welcome back. As you see down here, we are done with the bottom row, and that looks pretty darn cute. And I'll show it to the front as well. See? Pretty cute. Well, let me back up a little bit, right? Pretty cute. Okay, so let's get started on the top row or most inner row. Let's take a look down here. Once again, if the woodland is new to you, you just curve in the way it naturally curves in, and then I'd like to fold it in about 4 or 5, maybe 5.5. And then you just gather in like such. So you have, once again, your little rolls on the end, your curls or ruffles. And then I just take it and place it right in to the tie. Once again, this is a pencil tie form that I purchased from Craft Outlet. Got everything from Craft Outlet. So just like to puff them through, make sure the mesh comes through. Sometimes you lose sight of the mesh and you don't get to see it as much with so many ruffles and curls and ribbons, but that's okay. If you look on my Instagram, which is Oh for Craft's Sakes as well, I have some other wreaths that I've made that I've just made it a point to use a lighter color or darker colored mesh on the top and the bottom and really pull the poof through so that you could see the colors of the mesh and everything. It turned out really cute. I'm just being a little bit more conscientious of not losing sight of the beautiful mesh that we have underneath as well. I received some emails, and I want to say thank you very much for orders that have been placed for upcoming holidays and seasons. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am very honored. Gemma's enjoying it as well. As you know, puppy is always around. One more. And clipping. In. Once again, I apologize for the noise, but I'm just loving this weather and I love the fresh air coming in the room. Shush, Gems, we're making a video, honey. Okay, so I am going to continue doing this, and we will be right back. Okay, we are back and we have all of our mesh on. Take a look down here and I'll show you what we've done. So as you can see, we have all of our poly mesh on, looking great. And now we can go ahead and add our ribbons. I made 2 sets of, well, 3 different ones, but 9 and 9 because there's 18 ties total. So those colors, picking out all the colors in our mesh. So those are those. So these are 12-inch, oh, okay, yeah, they're cut. So these are 12 inches ribbon where they're actually 2.5 width, and I cut them in 12-inch lengths, and I did 2 sets of 9 each, and there's 3 different, I'm confusing you, aren't I? But you can see there's 3 different kinds of ribbon in each group, and there's 9 in each group. So I just fold it in half, and I just scrunch it and gather it, keeping the sides down. And then I just like to, and I'll show the front. So see, it's like a little bird, but it's nice. And then I just come and I place it right into the tie that's waiting for it, just right here. And I'm not going to add anything else into this tie, so I'm going to twist it all the way. Just twisting, using all the tie up, and then bending it in towards the frame. And then I am just separating our ribbon, just sort of fanning it out a little so that all the colors are showing. Just like that. So you can see all the colors of the ribbons are out nice, just right there. And I grab the second set of colors. I knew I saw something was off. How come this one does not? Well, this is perfect. If you want to make your ends fancy, and who doesn't? Because you see the difference between, say, this one and this one. This is your dovetailing. So you just take your ribbon and you fold it in half like that. You can see that, fold it in half. And then you just cut on an angle. And I am going to get new scissors tomorrow. And I also need a new rotary blade because that is also dull. I go through them like they're going out of style. But once again, you take your ribbon and you fold it in half. And then you cut. And now you have a beautiful dovetail. And did I forget to do any others? No, just that one. Okay. Strange, right? But we are talking about me, so one never knows. So once again, I like to fold my ribbon in half so I know exactly where the center is. And then I just scrunch and gather. And going into the next open tie. So pretty basic stuff, right? Once again, I'm going to tie this off, completely twist it, so we're not adding anything to it, bending it in towards the frame. Then I'm just fanning out our colors. These are also all the colors that are in our sign. So you can fan them in an X design, you can fan them any way that you want. I just stick them in nicely and just do a basic fan. So I am going to continue on adding these to our wreath, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back, and let's take a look down here. So we have got our first row of ribbon on. As you can see, I will also show the front. So there you guys see, we have the first row of ribbon on, and now we are going to be working on the top right here. So let's just continue adding. And I wanted to just share with you that I've been doing so many different wreaths and different materials, and I have to say that I really, out of all the materials that I've tried, I really love fabric mesh poly burlap things like that the best, way better than just a deco mesh. I mean, deco mesh is fine, but I just love the feel and the look of the fabric. So I'm not going to say I'm never going to use deco mesh again, because I did purchase some pretty colors to go with some spring and summer signs that I've got from Craft Outlet as well. But I don't think I'm loving it as much. I might just wean off of it slowly but surely, because or surely, slowly but surely, you know what I'm trying to say. Obviously, it's getting late in the evening and I must be losing my mind. But I don't know, I just thought I'd share that. I'd love to know your opinion if you've used other types of materials and what you maybe find to be the ones that you love the best. Always open to suggestions and ideas and new things that work for different people. Love to learn. I mean, you never stop learning, and that's what's the beauty of it. Oops, that was my dryer. Pardon me. My craft room is actually upstairs now in our beautiful new home, and the laundry room is right next door. But we're loving the house and we're getting settled. We've been about 2.5 weeks now into it, and we're adjusting and getting settled. And the only thing that's a disaster is the garage. Lots of boxes that we need to still finish unpacking a couple of things and, you know, just get that situated. And that's going to be my hubby's man cave, so he needs to design it the way that he feels comfortable. Once again, twisting off the tie and facing it in. And then you can just fan these out any way you like. And I just love how this ribbon is coming out. It's just so pretty and so coordinated, and I love that. And then let me just show you when we put this cutie patootie sign on, how great that's going to look. It just picks up on all the colors, and I love it. It's just perfect. Grab a sip of my sparkling water. Dehydrated today. I haven't been drinking as much water as I should, so oops, just making sure that I keep up with it. So please comment below also what materials that you love using and what types of wreaths have you been making. Are you focusing on Easter? Did you do a lot of Mardi Gras? I know for me, I didn't do a lot of Mardi Gras, but I do have some orders for a gal whose daughter lives in New Orleans, so she wants a beautiful Mardi Gras wreath that I'm going to be making. But share with me some of your ideas that you've had, and what are you doing for spring? What kind of Easter are you doing, or Passover? I always love to hear what everyone else in our little group here is doing. Oops, shush. That is a car leaving. I have just a perfect view of who's coming in and out of our little complex here. Just adding that here. I am going to finish up these last few bows. I think we have what, 1, 2, 3 left, or 4, and we will be right back. We are back, and take a look at this. Let me back up enough so that you can see how beautiful all this ribbon looks on our wreath. So now we're going to place it down and take a look down here, and I'll show you what we're going to do with our sign. So now we have our sign, and it was already attached with some wire. So I am actually going to use that wire to attach it to our wreath, and I'm just wanting the hoppy to be right in the middle, so we have some ears above and we have the Easter sign below, and look how cute that looks. Yes, Gems, I know you think it's cute. Super cute. So I am going to pivot, as Ross would say from Friends, or just turn the wreath this way, and I'm just going to take a look and see if this wire is going to be long enough to reach without squeezing any of our mesh and our ribbon. And this is very, very durable, and it sure is. So I actually see a hook right here. And I'm just wrapping this first ear around. There we go. And then I'm taking the second one. And I also see where it's going. And I'm just wrapping it around the bar directly underneath. It's just worked out perfectly. So now let's show that to the front. Look how cute that looks. Just perfect. Okay, let's lay it back down. So now that is on nice and secure, and nothing is squished. Let me just fan out some of our ribbon. And just make sure all of that is setting just perfect like that, and it is. And it is very secure on here because that is a very thick cable wire that was there. So I'm sure we are pretty sturdy, and this baby ain't going anywhere. So now let's add some decoration. So I thought this was cute. Maybe we should stick a bunny up here just peering through. I thought that would be kind of cute. I don't know if you could see that right there. And so it's sort of like, you know, this little bunny right here. But his ears are like Velcro, so they go down like this. I don't know if I want to use it. I thought we wedged him in here. He would just be peering over. I thought that could be kind of cute, you know. We might still do that. And then I want to add some of these brightly colored eggs onto it. So let me clip these off their wire because we're not going to need that, because I'm going to put them where the ribbon are. And let me also go ahead and get maybe a little bit of wire on him so we can secure him down in the wreath too. I thought that'd be cute. Okay, so hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Take a look at our cutie patootie wreath. And now I'm just going to lay some of the eggs out how I want to go. I went ahead and put our little bunny here. I just tucked him in there nicely with a little bit of wire. So he is in there nice, just kind of peering over, just like this little bunny is. And now I just want to put these eggs where I'm going to want them to be. And then let's see, I'm going to put that one there. Actually, I think I like this one here, close to the pink. It sort of matches. And then I'm going to put this in here because it matches that one. And then the little orange one can go here because it really matches that color. And then we can put this one just on the outside. And we've got our little bunny there. Does something have to go here? I think his ears are there, so that's okay. I just want to sort of scatter these around. Maybe we'll just put that one right there. And then I want to see if we still have some room. I might want to put some of these carrots. I don't know, but I don't want to make it too busy. I don't want to have too much stuff in there. I'm not a real lover of tons of stuff everywhere. Maybe just some carrots, or maybe a bunch of carrots right here. A little buzz on there. Our little Easter egg in there with some carrots. Maybe that's all we need, just a couple right there, and a little bunny there. And I think that looks adorable. So I am actually just going to glue what we have here. And then I had some of these cuties. I wonder if we should just sprinkle them throughout too. We can just, let's see. I know I just got finished saying I don't want tons of stuff everywhere, but let's see if I could get these in here somewhere. That would look pretty cute. Yeah, you guys, look how cute that looks. I'm just thinking it is really cute like that. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in my little glue pot. Now I'm going to come back over to the side that I wanted it to go in. We're just going to set it right there. It looks super cute. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and dip this one in my little glue pot as well. And then I just wanted to put him right in here. So let's secure that right there. Yeah, super cute, right? You just never know. Let's add that in here. Super cute as well. And just dip, dip, dip. Okay, and then we were going to place him right here. Look how cute his little colors are. And then I'm going to use my glue gun to put the rest of these, because these are just very light styrofoam and they just need a quick little coat of glue right there. And I just really lucked out how I found just coordinating so cute. Let's just take these out real quick and let's just put our little 1 carat there. 2 carats there, 3 carats there. Gosh, that's so darling, right? And we just put a little coat of the glue on here and we just place that right down in there. Let me grab another Gorilla Glue stick. Gorilla Glue I love the best because it's for every season. It just keeps it nice and solid, right? I'm gonna push that down and let's put some more glue on there. Push that in there like that. Gosh, I do apologize for the dog. She is loving the new house and making lots of noise. She's our watchdog. Now she woke up Tuxie, the little one. Put that one on there. And I think I got them all glued nicely. And I think that is all we need. Well, I guess that brings us to the end of this tutorial. As always, I will hang this beautiful wreath up on my brand new pegboard, and so that you can get a good eye of how everything looks on this wreath. I hope you learned something. I hope you had a good time. I know I had fun. And I hope that you might try to create something like this. As always, if you have any questions or concerns or comments, please leave them below in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. And it feels good to be back. It feels good to be in the new craft room. And thank you once again for joining me on Oh for Craft's Sakes! Take a picture and when the wreath is blah, 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 blah. That's not long enough. I need to say goodbye and stuff like that, so hold on.